But here's the crazy part. Both clippers run at 7,500 RPM. So can someone please explain to me how TPOB managed to create something better than a billion-dollar company with teams of engineers, research labs, and massive...
The following program, Barber News with Toad, features a highly opinionated, overly caffeinated, and deeply sarcastic amphibian discussing all things barber-related. Toad is not a licensed barber, doctor, historian, or even a reliable source of information. He's a toad. All opinions expressed in this show are Toad's alone, and should absolutely not be taken as fact, unless you enjoy being misinformed by a creature that spends most of his life sitting in a swamp. If you're unsure about anything he says, please comment, fact-check, or consult an actual human barber before making any drastic hair or life choices. Toad's advice has resulted in questionable haircuts, unnecessary life advice, and relationship facts. You have been warned. Viewer discretion is advised. Now sit back, relax, and prepare for the most totally ridiculous barber news you've ever seen.
Okay, of course I appreciate the kind words and the people repping TPOB in the comments. It's always good to see support. It means a lot. But honestly, what I appreciate even more is the criticism, the so-called bad feedback. Because unlike other brands, we actually listen. We don't hide behind PR teams or scripted influencer reviews. We built this brand to compete against the biggest names in the industry, not work alongside them. This was set up so barbers could save a fortune and still get the best gear in the game, and that's exactly what's happening. Now, some of you have been leaving negative comments about the second Go drop, saying things like, why do a pre-sale if they're not ready? Or, why launch if they take time to ship? And honestly, go read the comments under yesterday's video if you think I'm exaggerating. But here's the reality. The entire point of a pre-sale is that you're buying something before it officially goes on sale. It means it's not sitting on shelves yet, it's being produced. That's literally the definition. So when people act shocked by that, I can't help but think, are you even listening? We give barbers early access to what's next, not what's left over. So barbers, please, stop going on about it. It's genuinely stupid. If you don't understand what a pre-sale is, that's fine, but don't twist it into some kind of scandal. Every single Go clipper is accounted for. Every order will be fulfilled, and when you get them in your hands, you'll understand exactly why they sell out every single time. But enough about that. Let's take a closer look at these mini plays, because this, right here, is where things start to get really interesting.
Play, doesn't blow up like the star crap. Sounds beautiful. Shut up so you can hear the play, doesn't blow up like the star crap. Sounds beautiful. Tomb Doc has old frail bones. Andy Fade Bro got KO'd. Rob the original cheated with teenies, and Phil's mods are 3D printed. Bossy O is a snake.
Tell me something. Since the play clipper is going to be smaller, has that got any impact on what the price should be? Because that's what a few people keep saying online, and to me, that argument doesn't really make any sense. Most barbers will argue all day that a kid's haircut should cost the same as any other haircut. Why? Because the job is the same. The time, the effort, the skill. It doesn't suddenly take less talent because the head is smaller. So why would that logic suddenly flip when we're talking about a clipper? Why does the size suddenly matter now? And that's the question nobody seems to have a good answer for. Everyone wants to talk about price before even touching the thing, before even seeing how it performs. It's always the same. People comparing numbers without understanding what they're paying for. The mini play isn't a budget version. It's a play. It's made with the same precision, the same performance, just in a smaller body. That doesn't make it less. It makes it smarter. I'm asking for straight answers here. No bullshit, no pretending. What should the mini play cost? Because everyone online has a different opinion. Some say it should be cheaper just because it's smaller. Others say it should cost the same because the build quality is identical. I want to know what you actually think, not what you read in a comment section. And for the people asking about bundles, yes, they're real. The red mini play bundle will be the first to drop. The purple bundle is still waiting for a confirmed date, and I should have that update before the end of the week. That's where it stands right now. So again, tell me honestly, should the size of a tool decide its price, or should performance decide it? Because that's the real question.
Today we're comparing the Tomb 45 T45 clipper and the TPOB Mini. This is the newest rendition of the TPOB Play series. It's smaller than the original TPOB Play, and then this is the T45 from Babyliss Pro, collaboration with Tomb 45.
Now, I should never be giving the Babyliss burrito a platform. Ever. Especially since it was officially announced as what it truly was. A real, genuine flop. But, since it sucks so bad, I actually don't mind comparing it to something that's about to be legendary. Something that's going to remind people what quality and innovation really look like. Now, to be fair, I'll give the Babyliss burrito some small credit. When I first saw the leaked sketch image floating around online, I actually thought, okay, this could be a killer clipper. The shape, the outline, the promise, it all looked solid. I thought maybe, finally, Babyliss had figured it out. But what it ended up being instead was a company killer.
We have the thumb indentions, as you can see there. You have LED indicator lights.
I spoke to TPOB about this in great detail, and we really broke it down. The thumb indents on the Play and the Mini Play are exactly how they should be, perfectly balanced, just the right depth. When you hold it, it feels natural, controlled, and built by someone who actually understands how a barber holds a clipper. Now, the burrito? Completely different story. The thumb indents go way too deep, creating this strange, awkward grip when you're trying to hold the clipper firm. It doesn't feel stable. It doesn't feel professional. It feels like something that was designed by committee, not by a barber. And look, this might sound overly detailed to some of you, but that's exactly how you separate what a clipper looks like from what it actually is. Anyone can design something that looks good on a poster, but it's only when you hold it in your hand that you know whether it was made with intent or just made to sell.
Wow.
And remember, I'm a professional when it comes to this. This is what I do.
Both blacked out. And so let's go ahead and turn on the Tomb 45 T45 clipper. So I'm going to go put on the low speed. Then we'll put the low speed on the TPOB Play Mini. Then we're going to go ahead and put on the high speed on a T45. And we're going to go ahead and put on the high speed on the TPOB Play Mini. So let me know what you guys are picking down in the comment section. Yeah.
So, two things. Pop that image back up on screen with both clippers, asses in the air, and really look at the difference. Now, if this was anything else, and I can't say what, I honestly wouldn't care if I owned the bigger one. But when it comes to a clipper, size matters in a completely different way. This thing is way fatter, which means it's heavier, and that automatically makes it harder to control. Harder to move around cleanly. You feel that in your wrist, your grip, your fade work, everything. But wait, it actually gets better. This is where you see how intelligent TPOB and the factory really are. Babyliss thought, if we make it this size, we have to fit 2 batteries, but it will make it sound louder. But here's the crazy part. Both clippers run at 7,500 RPM. So can someone please explain to me how TPOB managed to create something better than a billion-dollar company with teams of engineers, research labs, and massive budgets? And still lost? How the hell does a guy covered in tattoos, wearing a green mask, outsmart every single one of them? Is it because he actually gives a damn about barbers? Or is it because he's just that much more intelligent? Or is it both? You tell me. Drop your comments right now, because that's insane. Barbers, I've got no problem showing other brands side by side with TPOB products. That's how confident I am in what we're doing. If there's a product out there you want me to line up against ours, say it in the comments. If you want longer versions of these comparisons, more in-depth breakdowns, I can make that happen. No problem. So far, this Mini is looking very promising. It's compact, powerful, and it's proving exactly why TPOB keeps changing the game while everyone else just watches. But I want to hear from you. What's your honest take on it? Hit that like button, drop a solid comment, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's next. I'm out. Peace.